From the very first time I met Madeleine Albright in 1988, I could tell she was brilliant, tough, and talented. She was a passionate believer in freedom, democracy, and human rights, and her worldview was forged from her childhood.
I wasn't born in this country. I came here when I was 11 years old in order to escape communism, and I have been grateful ever since. I was the first Clinton person to go into the White House after the election in '92 and worked on the transition. And I thought, well, they'll give me some job. President Bill Clinton has long supported the establishment of War Crimes Tribunal at the United Nations.
After 4 years of outstanding service at the UN, with a great sense of humor to go along with her keen understanding of our changing world.
Frankly, this is not cojones. This is cowardice.
I was proud to nominate her as Secretary of State.
Nomination, Department of State, Madeleine K. Albright of the District of Columbia to be Secretary.
I, Madeleine Corbell Albright,
do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear. I was the first woman Secretary of State, and I loved working for a president who understood America's role. It was my greatest honor.
Madeleine knew firsthand that our decisions had the power to make a difference for real people around the world. She saw that as both an obligation and an opportunity. She knew that if America was going to thrive in the 21st century, we'd have to do so through the strengths of our partnership, our commitment to cooperation, our moral leadership, and the trust we inspired in people around the world. As the end of the Cold War ushered in a new era of interdependence, Madeleine seemed made for the moment.
I pledge that you will grow up with America at your side as you seek to build a better Kosovo.
Fortunately for all of us, she never stops.
I have always tried to look for something that's more interesting to do than the thing I did before. Not easy if you've been Secretary of State.
She's always there with a wise word, a fresh insight, the jolt of her classic wit.
I heard this man saying, "Can you imagine I'm a refugee and I just got my naturalization certificate from the Secretary of State?" And I went up to him and I said, "Can you imagine that a refugee is Secretary of State?"
Or just a bucking up when we need it most.
Our experience is proof positive of the importance of having women's voices in the government.
From her incredible journey from refugee to Secretary of State, to her ongoing efforts to educate the next generation about the importance and benefits of diplomacy.
Giving people who want to make a difference the opportunity to do it, and I hope that I'll be able to do that until the day I die.
No one more fittingly defines what it means to be a true global citizen than Madeleine Albright.